What is going on YouTube, specifically the gaming segment of YouTube? I haven't been around in a while. I haven't uploaded anything in a while. But I felt the need to come on here and kind of give a brief little update. As I said, it's been a couple of years since I've uploaded anything, but I think you're going to start seeing some stuff. Mostly it's going to be stuff from Twitch streaming as I do campaign playthroughs. No promises, but that's kind of where we're at right now. So I do want to give a little bit of an update. One is, if you've subscribed to the channel, if you've seen me historically, I don't finish my Let's Plays. It's just one of those things. I never get it done. I never finish them. They languish and they die. I'm just not built for doing playthroughs. I'm not like a lot of these channels that just has the time, the resources, the energy, the effort to go and play multitudes of games over and over again and just kind of put them up there on YouTube. What I have been doing is I've been streaming over on Twitch, www.twitch.tv/daveykmedia. And what I have resigned myself to do, and again, this is going to come down to effort, like everything else. Take those campaign playthroughs that I do on stream, edit them down a little bit, trim the fat, and throw them up here on the gaming channel. Is this going to be something that I do consistently? Probably not. Do I have any idea of what games I'm going to be going through? Kinda. I am working on the Destiny 2 campaign right now. Maybe I'll go back and look at the Destiny 1 campaign. I do have it on Xbox. I did do Halo Reach. I am planning on doing the rest of the Halo Master Chief Collection on PC. Just haven't done it. I've really been on a Destiny kick lately. Which brings me to the other thing that you probably will see. You will probably see me occasionally do my thoughts on specific things within games. So right now, Destiny 2 has been kind of the game for me. We could sit here and easily talk for hours about the state of the game. And so you might see stuff like that. State of the game, my thoughts on this, my thoughts on that. I'm actually contemplating doing this. I've been playing Destiny 2 for about a year now. I jumped in right before the Shadowkeep expansion launched. I've learned some things. I didn't put all the time into the game that I probably could have, but be that as it may. What has changed, though, since my last video? A whole lot of stuff. For one, I am on a completely different type of PC build. I do believe with the Fortnite Save the World stuff, I was on my 5820K build, which was my X99, my first real true gaming PC. But since then, I've converted over to a more mainstream desktop platform. We are on an 8700K Intel CPU. I won a GTX 1080 Ti from ASUS, and my entire computer is in a custom loop. In fact, I'm going to go ahead. You'll be able to see part of it when I do this. And it is in the bottom corner of the webcam, little webcam overlay. I probably will be upgrading this computer again here soon. I have long talked about going to AMD. I've long wanted to move into the 3900X. I would love to do that, but I think a more interesting thing for me to do in the near future is to rearrange my room once again. So I have a little bit better of a space. You can see behind me my test bench. That's something else that I've wanted to get into. And so there's a lot of stuff that could happen in the next couple of months. Just like there's always a lot of stuff that goes on. But I have really been playing a lot of video games, and this is not something I've been able to say. When I built the 5820K system back in March of 2017, I didn't spend a lot of time on it. I didn't use it a lot, and it just kind of, it was a great idea that didn't really get fully executed. At some point, I made a decision to convert my primary channel into a tech channel, and it's kind of streamlined itself into an RGB channel. Like you can see behind me, the Corsair LT100 light towers. I want to do a video on those. The PC tech channel is still specifically focused on stuff like that. And I've neglected this channel. I've neglected it for a long time. And I've really wanted to kind of find a way to get back into it in a way that is my own, even if it is borrowing from other people. And really, I think for me, the best way to do it is to put my Twitch stuff up here. Right now, I'm not recording every stream. I do want to get a large SSD, or maybe bite the bullet and actually stick with a mechanical drive. I like SSDs better because of the read-write speeds. I know a mechanical drive would probably be fine, but I do want to get an SSD, a large capacity, at least 2 terabytes, so that way I have enough space to comfortably record, you know, a 3, 4, 5, 6 hour stream. Because right now, this SSD is almost half used up. So there's about 2 hours and 37 minutes of space. And that's because I've got a bunch of stuff on here right now. Because when I do edit the videos, I do like to have them on the SSD. It just works a little bit better for me. And 4 terabyte SSDs do exist, but they are stupidly expensive. So I gotta decide how I want to do this. If I just want to record to the mechanical drive, since it's a 4 terabyte drive, and then move it onto a dedicated SSD that is strictly for Twitch recordings. And when I finally decide to do that, you know, it'll make it a little bit easier. I'm hesitant to start and stop recording while streaming because I have had it kind of go wonky on me. OBS one night when I stopped a recording decided that it was going to fudge up my audio. So there's always a risk there. I don't know that it would do it in a recording, but if it's doing through the stream, then it probably will. Setup wise, you probably will notice again a lot of different changes. Again, I've mentioned the computer, but that's not all that I have. Right here in front of me, this is a Rode Procaster microphone. This is an XLR mic. It is inside of a Go XLR Mini. These headphones, Bayer Dynamic 660s. I have a pair of Stream Decks. I do want to actually get the Stream Deck XL because as much as it's okay, as much as I don't mind switching back and forth between the profiles on the Stream Deck Mini for use with the regular Stream Deck, I just want to get an XL. Just call it a day. Keep it simple. Monitor wise, I have an ultra wide, an ASUS 3440 by 1440 ultra wide. That is what I primarily game on. That's why if you see the Twitch stuff come on here, it's going to look weird. With my cameras, 2 camera views on the bottom, and that is simply because I am playing an ultra wide. Twitch does not support ultra wide at the moment, and I found that was actually the best way to get the entirety of the view in the stream and not block the view with the camera and the alerts and all that other stuff. Overall, I'm pretty happy with how things have changed with the setup. Again, there are still some things that I want to do differently, but for the most part, I feel pretty good about where it's at. Again, I'm using a Panasonic G7 as a stream camera. That's something that I will be changing in the near future. I will be going probably at minimum to a Sony A5100, might go with an A6000, depends on the price that I find. They're real close right now. Like, I have not been able to find a 5100 with a lens and all that stuff for less than about $380. And I'm seeing A6000s go for just over $400. I know that I don't need the extra stuff in the 6000, but it feels like, from what I've seen, slightly better autofocus, that could make a difference. And that's a big thing here. I want the autofocus. The G7 does not have autofocus when it is running HDMI out. So when I do the tech streams, which is what this table behind me is for, I have to manually set the focus each time. And if I move around, it's not going to track what I'm doing. And ultimately, it leads to the other thing that I want to do, and that is the AverMedia Live Gamer Duo that they just came out with, which allows 2 HDMI inputs, so I could have a console and a mirrorless camera, or 2 mirrorless cameras going. And then I could take, if I have a A6000 as the stream camera up there, I can then use the G7 for a closer view when I'm working on stuff on the table. And I have been doing some tech streams. In fact, I actually was fiddling with that bench back there last night. All in all, though, that's about all I have for this update. I don't think that you're going to see a rush in content. The files for the Destiny 2 campaigns are huge. It's going to take forever to upload. And we will see how that goes. Again, I also have to get off this Destiny 2 kick and start spending a little bit more time. I've also been impacted by a potential kidney stone situation right now. So I kind of have to do things when I feel good enough to do it. Or I'm working from home because of human malware. I probably shouldn't say that the actual name of the virus in the video because YouTube. So when I have the energy to do stuff, I have to decide what I'm going to do. And I have been on a real big Destiny 2 kick lately. I've been trying to catch up and get stuff done, especially since they are vaulting a lot of content in November. So trying to knock out some quests and knock out some things that will be possibly going away. So that's really where we're at right now. So a lot of Destiny 2. How much of it you'll see in the future, again, won't really be possible until I have the recording situation figured out, because again, I'm not trying to tie up my SSD every single time I stream, and I have to pick and choose what I'm going to do. So got to figure that out. Otherwise, you probably won't see too much on this channel other than when I finally get around to uploading the Destiny 2. I have the first 2 parts done. They're rendered. They're ready to go. I just got to put them up. That's it for now, though. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe. Again, not making any promises. If you're not subscribed to the tech channel and you're interested in PC tech, specifically RGB, give that a look. There's always a link to that in the description. And I will see you guys next time I do a video. Thanks for watching.